Honestly, it's just unbelievable. Being a senior, just knowing that this is my last year of high school football, and to know that we can do something that's never been done here before is just insane.
It's exciting. Obviously, it would be great for the community. It would be great for these kids to have that memory to be the first state champion.
For us seniors, we knew we lost a lot of our good players, but we know we had a lot of good players coming back.
Well, I think we all realized hey, maybe we're not the same team, but maybe that's not a bad thing.
All the hard work, we had 40, 50 guys in the weight room during the winter.
We got in there and we worked like it was our job, because it was. We wanted to win a state championship.
I think that all the hard work that we've done in the off-season up until that point is really starting to show this year. And I think that us as the seniors have finally come together enough, and we're bringing the juniors and sophomores with us. And now that we're finally starting to get to that door, that I think we have something special going this year.
And without us guys coming together as a community, I don't think we would be here.
We've been close all the way through elementary, middle school. To get to do this with this group of friends is just awesome.
It's just awesome knowing that your best friends across from you, and you know that they have your back no matter what, and they're ready to fight for you.
These are the closest friends I'll ever have. The brothers that I have on this football team is like a bond that I can never make with somebody else.
I think that we have one of the best defenses that the school's ever had. When people needed to make plays, they made them. And if it wasn't me, it was Bodie. And if it wasn't Bodie, it was Ricky.
Mitchell has always been a beast. He was kind of our horse from middle school up. Bragg's he's just one of those guys. He does his job and he stays calm, and he just does what he needs to do. I think other people doubted his success just because he's not a runner, but he picks defenses apart.
When you put the red helmet on, you're not only representing your team, your town, but all the alumni that come before you.
Going into Granville, being 8-0, at that point we just knew okay, we really got something special here.
We got down. They could have just kind of folded there, but we hung in there and battled back and won that football game. And I thought that was a crucial one for us, really give us confidence.
That just set the bar for all of us.
Ever since Biddy football, we went to Friday night games and we watched the older kids. We always looked up to them. It was just man, I want to be like them someday. And here we are.
Being part of the team that runs out there and high-fives little kids, I love that because I know exactly how it feels to be in their shoes.
I really enjoy being around the kids, seeing their passion for the game, and it still gets exciting. Still get butterflies before the games, just like 44 years ago.
I think the community is amazing. They love coming to watch us. Everywhere you go, you hear them talking about us.
The whole community surrounds Licking Valley football. Everybody lives and breathes football here.
Strive for perfection and have that pride in the red helmet.
Going to the playoffs, every game could be your last. Everyone kind of gets the same feeling, time to step it up, go a little bit harder on this.
All the guys are yeah, you know what, we're 10-0, we might as well make it 15-0.
When you keep winning, you build a culture of winning, and then that's kind of what we've got. We feel like we can't lose right now.
Let's go!
It just felt like another game, really. Just getting up there, it's let's get through these guys, that way we can get to week 12, and week 13, and week 14.
Best thing about playing in November is getting that chance to practice on Thanksgiving. Now we're playing in December, which is something even crazier.
Last year, going to the Final Four, it felt like something we hadn't done before. This year, it's like we've been there, but taking it that step further, it's just kind of crazy.
And when they got down 2 scores, They went with that motto, keep swinging, and we started making plays. And you know, it only takes one to kind of get the momentum back.
Hey, go get a stop, Nate. We're back in this game.
I don't think about what it's going to feel like to lose. You know, the only thing I can think about is winning that game.
Logan just kind of looked at us and said, we got to score.
I was hoping we would go for two because I didn't want to go into overtime with these guys. After I called for the snap and started rolling out, I was like, I can't take a sack here. I got to get this off. And so I found Mitchell coming back to the inside, and I just threw it to him.
First thing I thought when I stood up with that ball is we're going to state. You know, that's the first thing that went to my mind.
It was unreal. Kind of got up after I got hit, and I found him, and I was like, we took the lead. We just did that.
Our defense had played a great game all game, and I knew they were going to do their job, and we were going to state.
A lot of times when you got two good football teams, there may be 100 and some plays in the game, but it usually comes down to one play. You like those odds, you just got to win that play.
Oh my, like this is really happening. I promised Jared Hufford, I don't care what it's gonna take, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get us to that state championship the next season. It was an amazing feeling to be able to fulfill my promise.
I think last year's loss pushed us through this year's win in a way. It's like, you know, we don't want to feel that again.
This year, I felt like we made the play when we had to.
And now you've got the chance to be the greatest ever. We're going to state!
The amount of time and effort that he's put into this program, he deserves it, and that's always been the goal. Obviously, we're playing for our team, we're playing for our community, our school, but I would be lying if I said we weren't playing for him a little bit.
To be a part of a team that has the opportunity to win him one is awesome, and I really hope we can get the job done for him.
Every time I think about it, our heart rate is just a little bit faster, but just to know that this is for sure the last high school game I'm going to be playing is definitely one I'm going to make sure I try to have my best game in.
With the whole community behind us and the way everyone's kind of come together, it's going to feel like we're going in there as the ones that can win it, and this is our one chance.
I don't know what to expect, but it's going to be something that I've never felt before because this is not just another game. It really isn't. The feeling that we're going to get bringing the first state championship to our town would be something like too crazy to put words into.